So here's three quarterbacks this week that are going to be duds in my opinion. Number one's Drew Brees of the New Orleans Saints. Yes, he was on the list last week, and he just passed the dud performance last week. He proved me wrong with 280 yards and 2 touchdowns. But this week, I know he's getting Thomas and Sanders back. Brees, I ranked him 15th in my quarterback rankings this week, so he's a borderline starter. But obviously in 12-team leagues, he's not on my starters list. But this week he's got Tampa, who's looking for revenge after losing in week 1 pretty bad to Brees and the Saints. But Tampa, the bright lights, the vision game, Sunday Night Football, Brees' first outing versus this Tampa team where he had Thomas and Sanders, who are coming back in this ball game. He only went for 160 and 2 touchdowns for 18 fantasy points. So Brees, he's questionable also coming in. I know he's going to play, but that right shoulder, his throwing arm, obviously, if that's a little concern, Tampa, they might try to hit him up there at that arm angle and try to knock him out of the game. So Brees, I think this week, it's not going to be that good of a game, and he might only get you somewhere from 15 to 18. That totally don't destroy your fantasy day. But the numbers quarterbacks are putting up this year, that's not that great of a day. And Brees on the road this year, he's averaging 20 fantasy points a game. So that's about his ceiling on the road. The next guy's Jake Luton. We keep hearing about this rookie on the Jacksonville Jaguars. But the thing is with him, he was a 6th-round pick. How good really is this kid? The Jaguars say they want more deep ball throwing. So now the rookie's coming in. Minshaw's hurt, but it looked like they wanted to bench him anyway. Luton, he beat out Mike Glennon for the starting spot to get the spot here, but Glennon, he's a total scrub. I'd rather start the rookie anyway out there. But Luton now, we'll see what he could do versus Houston defense. We'll see if he gets DJ Chark going. I think James Robinson, his value will stay the same with Luton at a dump-off side of the backfield and getting the ball more carries that the rookie don't have to throw 30 or 40 times. But Luton, I wouldn't trust him. He's only a few percent started in leagues, but only in the deepest of leagues, the 2 quarterback leagues where you got to start him. And I wouldn't even roster this guy. I don't know what he's going to do. He was a 6th-round pick for a reason, most likely, but they're raving about his strong arm, so we'll see what he could do versus a mediocre defense in Houston. And the third and final guy that's going to be a dud this week for me is Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill's got a very tough matchup versus the Chicago Bear defense that they make you earn everything in the air and in the end zone. And Tannehill last week, the last 2 weeks, he had decent fantasy games with 21 points in both of them. But we saw Chicago, what they could do to quarterbacks, giving up the 4th least fantasy points to QBs. And Tannehill, I don't know what he's going to do this game. He started off red hot early in the year, but now in 2 pretty tough matchups, he came back to earth, and he's got another one this and next week versus good passing defenses in fantasy. So Tannehill, I wouldn't get my hopes up for a great game out of him. I had him ranked 14th in my quarterback rankings going into the week, so he's another guy on the edge of a borderline starter, but I don't know what he's going to do. I think you could have better options, like a Derek Carr this week. I think could be better. Cam Newton. So I think Tannehill, he might put in a dud performance also. So that's 3 quarterbacks, I think, that will be duds heading into week 9.